Hi everyone, and welcome to Spill the G podcast with your host G. Today we have a special guest on the pod. My boyfriend.
Hey everyone, I'm Jamie, George's boyfriend and roommate.
And they were roommates. Do you remember that? That meme? It was a vine. She sat on the steps and then this girl walks past and she's like, and they were roommates.
I wasn't really big on Vine, if I'm honest.
Alright, never mind then. That's such a shame. I was a massive Vine kid. Viner. So today I thought we would talk all things relationship, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Are you going to say I'm the ugly?
I was going to say I was, and I thought that's a bit too mean. And now you just don't have to listen to just me rambling on for 20 minutes. You've got...
Well, that's why I have to do like a day-to-day basis though, just you rambling. And you get annoyed when I'm not listening.
No, but now I've got these people to listen to me instead.
That doesn't say me.
That's kind of rude as well, actually, now I think about it.
What?
I thought you liked my little stories.
I do like your stories. I do like how excited you get by your stories as well.
You're trying to dig yourself out of that one. I feel like we're really close together.
Well, you
It's a bit hot, isn't it? It's a bit hot.
You asked me to be as close to you.
And Jamie's under the blanket as well, the famous blanket. I joked on my own spit then. But the famous blanket.
Famous, yeah.
It is. Let's just get into it. Should we go straight into it? Do you want to tell everyone how you're feeling? Or
How am I feeling?
yeah, you good? Have you had a good week?
Ooh,
Last week?
No, my week's been bad.
Yeah, it's been bad.
But it's the weekend.
Bouncing back. Well, this is actually going to be out on a Monday, so...
It's going to be out in a week's time as well. So by the time this comes out, I may have had a great week before this one comes out. So maybe I'm just...
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
No, things will pick up.
Manifest it. Put it out into the universe, Jamie. I thought we would give everyone a bit of an insight into our relationship and how we work, because I think it's quite interesting dynamic. Do you think so? No? Everyone's going to be like, really?
What do you think's interesting about it?
Oh, well, I just think the roles are reversed. The traditional roles.
Traditional?
What
would you say is the traditional role?
A woman does the cooking. That's really bad, isn't it, to say that? I probably shouldn't have said that. But
Traditionally, how do you say it without sounding bad? I do the cooking in the house.
Well, no, if you think about it, growing up, our mums did all the cooking.
Yeah, that's true.
Jamie does all the cooking.
I do. That's mainly because I actually enjoy it. Whereas you get so stressed out when we're cooking.
I do. No, I just don't have enough patience. I'm here to eat. I don't want to be stood by the hobs for an hour slaving away.
You get stressed out when there's more than one element going on. If you have pasta boiling and a sauce cooking and maybe garlic bread in the oven, there's too much going on for you.
That's so basic as well, but yeah, it's too much. I just can't get my timings correct.
No, but that's because you're rushing through. You're hungry, so you're like, I need to get this done quick as possible.
And you are a really good cook. You're probably one of the best cooks
ever.
But you do like everything to cook for so long.
I think we're going to talk about pet peeves later, but this is quite a big pet peeve of mine. And probably yours as well. You get annoyed at me that I take so long, and I get annoyed at you that you rush me. And you get annoyed at me for taking my time.
You have to put the oven on for half an hour before you put the pizza in.
That's basic though. You'll preheat the oven.
It's not just shove it in. It's all going to cook.
No, it's just won't cook evenly. It'll take longer if you cook worse.
No, I prefer my pizzas.
Every recipe ever says preheat the oven. You got to preheat.
No, that's just not true. Everything I cook is fine, and I could put things in the oven, and it's fine in a quicker time than what you would.
So you cook it for the same amount of time, but just less hot. And someone who's scared of food a lot of the time, that's quite worrying.
Scared of food?
You are scared of food.
No, I'm scared of uncooked food. But regardless, you don't need to preheat it for half an hour. Also, you don't need to put loads and loads of water in sauces. And you're like, oh, I need to let it boil away. Well, just don't put as much water in it.
No, you need to
reduce down. Just don't put as much water in.
Fair point. Sometimes I do add too much water, and I admit when I do. But also, it's important to add water and then let it reduce to build the sauce.
All right, Chef Jamie. We might end up...
This might be the last time we ever do this.
We also might end up breaking up after this.
That's where you were taking it. I think it's
like relationship therapy.
True. So I guess we can't get angry at one another whilst.
Oh, I could get angry right now if I wanted to.
You can just turn it on and off like
Yeah,
that.
of course I can. So going back to the topic, you do all the cooking.
I do the tidying.
Shut up. I also do the time. That is such a lie. I can't believe you're saying that.
You do all the cleaning.
And you tidy away your things. I'm not going to pick up all your shit
I don't.
after you. Do you tidy my shit away?
All the time.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
You
do.
don't.
I do.
That's such a lie. I tidy up all your shit.
Oh my god, that is. Okay, you move that stuff now.
Exactly.
But I put away. You're gonna shut me down. I put away your stuff frequently. Your shoes is the main one. One of the times I'm walking through the corridor and I'm tripping up on shoes.
You go out into that corridor now and there's 2 pairs of shoes of yours out there.
No, it's not. I don't think there is. I made an effort to move my shoes this morning.
There's literally 2 pairs of shoes out there.
What 2 pairs?
Your gym shoes.
Oh, I wore them since I tidied up my shoes. What's the second pair then?
And your green New Balances.
Nah, they're not.
They are!
No, they're not.
I just walked over them.
That's such a lie.
Right, whatever. I'll agree to disagree. But regardless, I do all the cleaning.
I'm not trying to discredit you.
And I do the tidying up. Don't make act out that don't do anything.
I'm not doing that.
You are!
No, I'm not. I just said I do a lot of the tidying.
Mm.
You do all the cleaning. I don't clean. I'm tidy. But for example, the bathroom, we both said I'm not tidy. You can't talk about not tidy. You can't.
You're not tidy, Jamie.
You're not. I'm tidier than you are.
Jamie.
No, don't even go.
You go in that spare bedroom and there's a pile of things that have been...
No, it's not. That pile's going.
There's a pile of things, of tags off clothes, and your deodorant bottle that's empty.
Oh, that ran out yesterday. Friday.
No, it didn't, because you've been having to use that deodorant you don't like for the last few days.
That's such a lie.
That's
I
not
used it on Friday. Also, talk about clothes. Have you seen our bedroom? Our bedroom is a bomb site with your clothes.
No, it's not.
It is.
But it's only like that for a couple of days and then it's clean.
For a couple of days and then it's bomb site again.
Regardless, anyway, our house is really clean though, isn't it? Sometimes it's not the tidiest, but it's super clean.
It is really clean and it does get really tidy. I think it goes in 4 or 5 day cycles. We'll do a big tidy on the weekend to be spotless until Wednesday when it starts to show.
That's when it starts to...
And it starts to go downhill. Not downhill, that makes it sound bad.
It's not actually that bad. I think we're making it out to be really bad. It's really not.
So, what else is there about our dynamic? One thing I think that makes us, I don't know if it makes us work worse or better together, but I'm an early riser, whereas you're a proper
really
night owl. I'll get up, I get 6:30 in the morning to go to the gym, start my day. You'll be in bed till 8:45, start work at 9, crack on with your day. But then it gets the evening time, and I'm like, I'm pooped, I want to go to bed. And you'll be like, right, now is a perfect time to start hoovering and cleaning and taking the washing out. And then you get annoyed at me for not helping.
No, I do. I guess. Was it a sprint of motivation in the evening? That's why I used to do all my uni work. It's really late at night because that's the only time I could do it.
What else do you think about our dynamic? I mean, you said at the start that you think we have an interesting dynamic. So far, we've discussed that I cook and you tidy and clean. I get up early, you get up late.
Oh,
what
yeah,
else is
so interesting.
Who do you think leads?
Me.
Yeah, I'd agree. You lead. Well, I always say this to you, though.
I'm the boss hog.
The boss hog? What does that mean?
Boss hog?
I've never heard that before, the boss hog. I always say, I can imagine you being a real bossy boots as a child. Because you are bossy boots now. You are.
I am. In some ways, but in other ways, I don't actually care about anything.
I think you are a bossy boots. You like doing things your way. It's like you said to me before, you create a plan in your head about the way things should be. And then you do everything in your power to make that so. And when it deviates from this plan, which you've not told anyone else, you get frustrated.
I do. Whereas you're more go with the wind.
I'd say so.
You're really bad at making decisions.
That's something I'm working on. I struggle to make decisions.
You are really bad at making decisions. And that's why I have to take the lead. Because you're blocking the camera.
Yeah, I know.
And that's why I have to take the lead, because otherwise we'll get nothing done.
But I think either way, whatever you take away from this conversation, we do work well as a team.
Yeah, it's like battery.
Batteries. Oh, well, like plus and minus.
Differences work. Or we're like Winnie the Pooh and Honey.
Winnie the Pooh and Honey. Who's Winnie the Pooh and who's Honey?
You don't know who Winnie the
Pooh is?
Shut the fuck up. You don't know who Winnie the Pooh is.
I didn't say that. Winnie the Pooh and who is Honey.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just an analogy.
It doesn't make any sense.
It does. We're different, but we work together. As a pair, it makes sense, but we're two separate, we're different. It makes sense, Jamie. What do you understand?
Well, Winnie the Pooh and Honey don't work together. Winnie the Pooh eats honey.
But they love each other.
Honey? Is there a character called Honey? No. How can Honey love Winnie the Pooh? All he does is eat it.
Oh, you're looking into it way too much.
No.
This is your issue, Jamie, but you literally take everything so literally.
Oh, no, yeah, sure, I take things literally, but Winnie the Pooh, we're like Winnie the Pooh and Honey doesn't make any sense.
Let me think of something else then.
We're like yin and yang.
Yin and yang, yeah. We're like a fish in the water.
You're just saying things now, that doesn't make any sense. A fish in water.
We're like pasta and pesto.
What, different but go well together?
That's good, come on. That was a good one. It was good, Jamie. Give me some cred. Should we move on?
I feel like we've been bickering about this.
Yeah, I'm really...
What's wrong?
I'm sinking into the seat.
I'm getting really a bit hot, I'm not gonna lie. I might set the blanket off for a bit.
So, next thing, I thought we could just talk about some stories.
We were trying to work out stories before this. We were trying to work out if it should have been embarrassing or just funny story. The main one which came to mind was your road rage. I don't want to paint you out to be like a psychopath, but to paint the picture, Georgia used to drive.
Don't piss me off, Jamie.
I'm not going to piss you off. I'm going to tell a factual story about what happened. Okay. If you can't handle the truth, don't ask me.
Okay.
So, to paint the picture, Georgia used to have a teeny tiny little yellow Peugeot, which had custom like alloys on it. It was bright yellow. It had a spoiler, and it was pretty tiny.
It was cute though.
It suited you well. It was a tiny little thing, and it was less than a 1 litre engine. It was basically a go-kart.
But it was really fast, and
I think it felt fast because it was so like low to the ground, it would shake after it every time you went above 20 miles
but it
an
was
hour.
like it could get up to speed quite quickly.
Oh, it was nippy.
Nippy, that's the word. Nippy.
Do you have a name for this car?
We split the Bumblebee.
The Bumblebee. Maybe you could put a picture up of the car. Somewhere around here, maybe. Maybe the day it got towed.
Yeah. We go like that. Yeah.
Well,
and I'll put it in between them.
Nice. So Georgia used to drive this little yellow car, but you would act as if you were driving a Range Rover. You would boss the roads around. We were talking about earlier, being a boss. You would drive around, you owned the place. I remember one time we were in a car park. I think it was a little car park. And there was a man who I think was genuinely driving a Range Rover, a big car. And he had his wife in the front and his 2 young kids in the back. Car parks and have rows of cars and the road to the exit. We were driving along the exit road, and this man in the Range Rover pulled out in front of Georgia.
It was dangerous.
He was in the wrong, I'll give you that. But Georgia lost it.
I made sure that he knew he was in the wrong.
You were beeping, you were shouting, you wound down your window and yelled out the side of the window, screaming at him, telling him he was a bad father.
I did say
that. You're putting your kids in danger.
Yeah, I did say that. You're putting your kids in danger.
Anyways, most people at that point would put their window back up and just let the bygones go about their day. But not you. You were living. You were following him. You went right up behind him. And the way it works in the car park, you follow down to a roundabout, and you go around the roundabout, and you go back on yourself. There's a whole journey involved. The entire time, George was right up behind him, just shouting at him while I'm in the passenger seat. He was scared to say anything.
He was dangerous. He could have killed her.
To be fair, again, in your defense, he didn't really apologise that well.
No!
He kind of went like...
It was really close.
I think I let out a little gasp. So I was scared.
And it was annoying because he had such an expensive car. Mine isn't.
He also been written off by a reverse.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I was so pissed off.
But that was a good example of your road rage.
And his wife was really annoyed at him. She was in the car shouting at him.
I think you successfully ruined his day.
Good. I'm glad. It's what he bloody deserves.
He did. But that was scary for me. From almost crashing and then just seeing your wrath. This was early on in a relationship.
That's why you don't mess with me.
You got a loud bark and a loud bite.
And a nasty bite.
You bark and you bite.
For sure. Sticking up for my...
To be fair, there's one thing I admire about you. You stick up for yourself.
I really do. And I will stand up for what I think is right.
Whether you are right.
That's another question. Whether I am right is another question. But at the time, if I think it's...
Yeah. If you've been wronged, you're going to let that person know that you've been wronged.
Whereas I don't think you do.
Oh, no, but this goes back to us being different. Life's too short to shout at people, in my opinion.
Really? But then they'll just walk all over you.
I'm happy to let a Range Rover man walk all over me if I'm never going to see him again. In other situations, I'll
if someone's nasty to you in the street, what are you going to do? Just walk by?
Like, if it was someone random, I'd be like, who cares? I'm not going to see this person again.
What if it's someone?
If it's someone I know, I'm more likely to say someone, stand up for myself.
Mm.
When you're rude to me, I'll tell you you're
Yeah,
being
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
But random people, I'm never going to see again. I'm not going to ruin my day because they've messed me over. Thing. That's just me. I don't need to stand up for myself. I've got you to stand up for me.
I'll do all the heavy lifting.
If anyone gets
I'll
rude to
do
me in the
all the
streets,
heavy lifting. Don't you worry. What story have I got? Oh,
you've got a lot of stories written down.
I do have a lot of stories written down. Which one shall I start off with? I'm going to start off with you and your sleep. Now, Jamie's an actual freak when he sleeps. Generally, the weirdest sleeper ever. And there's been times where I've been woken up. I've been lying down like this. And then I wake up and there's a face right in front of me, hovering over me. And Jamie is basically asleep, but he's looking at me.
I don't know what's going on there. I do it all the time as well. I'll fall asleep. It's normally just as I fall asleep as well. And it doesn't help that I take my mouth when I sleep as well.
You take your mouth and all I can feel like hovering above me is like, what the hell? It's actually really scary.
Yeah, I don't mean to do it.
And you are just staring at me and I'm like, hello?
There's been times where you've gone, oh, and that's woken me up. And I've gone, what? And I've gotten scared myself.
Or I've woken up before and it's genuinely terrified me, the fact that your face is literally this close to me. And it's really scary, Jamie. But you do all sorts of weird things when you sleep. There was this one time where Jamie had a house viewing, that he was going to view a house for him and his friends to go and live in. The next day, and he was staying at mine the night before. And we went to sleep, and he woke me up in a panic at, I think it must have been 2:45 in the morning, saying, shit, we've missed the house viewing, we need to get up. And it was literally like, and he woke me up dead in my sleep. And I was like, what? We've missed the house viewing. It wasn't even my house to go and view. You know what I mean? It was for you. I don't know why I was panicking, but it was like panic stations. You were like, shit, we need to get up. And then I looked at the time and I was like, mate, it's fucking 3:00 in the morning. We don't need to go to a house viewing. And you were like, oh shit, sorry. I said, sorry.
That was bad. I think I'm such a light sleeper. And I'm a light sleeper and you move a lot in your sleep. You roll around, give me cuddles and things like that. And then that wakes me up and that's when I get a bit confused as to what's going on.
You also dream a lot, whereas
I dream very much.
And you were probably dreaming about going to the house view.
I also sleepwalk sometimes.
Yeah, you do sleepwalk. That was another thing. So this story is so funny. So I woke up. I think we'd been drinking the night before. And I could hear this. I was sleeping and I could hear all this fuffle going on. I turned around. Jamie's got no boxers, no pajama bottoms on, and he's got his willy out, and he's about to wee in my wardrobe. And then I started shouting at him, and I got up. I literally was up on the bed being like, what? No, don't pee there. And then he turns around and he goes, and he's obviously just woken up. He goes, what? You're a fucking psychopath. I said, me the psychopath? You're the one that's bloody peeing in my wardrobe.
Let's get one thing straight. I didn't actually wee.
Well, good job.
From my point of view, I think it's a misunderstanding. I don't think I was actually going to wee in your wardrobe. I think I thought that was
you
a bedroom
were in
door.
full wee position.
No, I wasn't. I thought that was a bedroom door to get out towards the toilet. I don't think I would have weed in your cupboard.
I would have been. I don't know what I would have done if you had peed in my wardrobe. I think that would have been the end of the relationship. I won't lie to you.
You weren't there for my worst sleepwalking incident in Manchester.
Oh, tell them that story.
That was real bad. That night, I definitely had been drinking. And I was up in Manchester for a friend's birthday. And I was staying in a hotel, a Premier Inn. And I don't know what happened, but I woke up at 9 a.m. to me trying to open my bedroom door. I walked outside the room, shut the door, and then tried going back in. And all I remember was pushing the door and not opening. I looked around, I was topless in my pyjama shorts. I've just walked out the bedroom door in the hotel. I've locked myself out the room. And then I had to walk downstairs to the lobby to ask for a new key, half naked. Got down to the lobby, looked to my right, and 2 of my friends are there, waiting to get picked up by a taxi. I was like, of course, it's the only time I see my friends this time. Anyways, couldn't find
in your boxers as well.
No, I was in my PJ shorts, thigh length. But anyways, to make matters worse, the receptionist wasn't there. So I had to walk over to where the families were having a cooked breakfast and be like, sorry, I've managed to lock myself out of the room. Can you please help? And it was the most awkward 3 minutes of my life while she quickly scrambled to get me a new key. Oh god, embarrassing.
Oh, that is embarrassing. I wonder if she thinks about that all the time.
I don't know, I hadn't thought of that, maybe.
She's like, oh, remember when that half-naked man came down looking for his...
They must have lots of weird stuff happening in hotels. You know what I mean?
I think you might be up there, though. We're one of the weirdest.
At least I have my box on. Wow, my PJ shorts. If I'd been Willy out to the world, that's a
But
crime.
the thing is, I don't know if you just said that, but Jabs was in the room. You could have just knocked the door.
Jazz was in
the same room, so you could have just knocked the door and Jabs could have opened the door.
I think I was still pissed, if I'm honest. I didn't really think about that.
You didn't have to walk all down to reception. Didn't you get lost as well on your way
yeah,
down?
I did get lost, yeah. I went down the stairwell around the lift because the lift... I don't know if it was broken, if I was just really was still drunk. I couldn't get the lift to work and it wasn't coming up. So I fucking took the stairs, opened the door, and I was just outside. What's going on?
Can you imagine that door shut as well? It's probably like a fire exit door. Can you imagine that door had shut behind you? And then you're just outside.
On the streets of Manchester, no shoes, no socks. Just my PJs. Oh, God. Luckily it was April, so it wasn't too cold.
That's still quite cold.
Oh, it's not right now. Where it's windy and wet. That's bad.
Oh, that's quite funny.
That is a funny story. So another story. It's less of a story. It's more of just a thing you do all the time. Again, typically when you're a bit maybe tired or a little bit hungover.
What are you going to say?
It's where you swing from laughing your head off, finding something really, really funny. And then I see it coming. You'll be finding something hilarious. Tears will start streaming. And then you just pull this face where you just like go... It just bursts into like floods of tears.
No, I don't even know what that is.
You do it once a month.
The wires get crossed.
And every time I'm like, do you want a hug? And you're like, yeah. So you do feel like...
But it's like, I wasn't even... It's weird because I'm finding something so funny and then all of a sudden this wave of sadness will just come over me. Oh my God, I actually do think I need to go to the doctors about it because that's not normal, surely.
It's not like you're crying from laughing. You actually go from pure elation, finding something hilarious. Usually at my expense as well. You'll be laughing about something I did or something I got wrong. And then you'll just switch to being really sad and needing a hug. And
floods of tears.
But the issue is because I'm still laughing at something and you start crying, I start laughing more. And it just makes you cry more. And then you just swing from back to front.
That is really weird though, isn't it?
Do you remember you looked up one time and it was like...
I've got hysteria.
No, well...
Hysteria?
I think we looked up and it said this can be a result of head trauma. You've hit your head really hard.
And then it leads to hysteria. Because
I was thinking, when have you hit your head hard? And
a lot of
you busted your nose.
But I don't know if it would have happened. Anyway, but I read up as well. People in, I don't know, say the 50s or 60s or whatever, they used to get locked up in psychiatric wards for having hysteria.
Do they still do that? Might be an easy out.
What do you mean?
I'm joking. I would never lock you up.
No, I'm perfectly fine.
You...
Don't, Jamie, you're so mean. I know, that's the thing, right? Everyone thinks I'm the mean one in the relationship, but it's actually Jamie's you make so many jokes at my expense.
You behind closed doors, you publicly humiliate
me.
Me.
That's even worse, behind closed doors.
No, but like jabs and teasers. You publicly humiliate me on your Instagram all the time. What was it yesterday about me the TikTok likes? It was me tucked up underneath a blanket as if Jamie's checking how many likes he's got on TikTok.
Oh, we've done really well on TikTok.
We have, haven't we? We smashed it.
And that's really annoying because it's all my ideas, right? But I asked Jamie to film my ideas and he can never film it correctly. So I'm like, do you know what? Don't worry. You just got to be the subject and I will film you. And then I could probably be TikTok famous. If my ideas came to life, to fruition, that's the word I was looking for. I think I would have been TikTok famous. The cameraman's just shit. You are shit. You are a terrible cameraman when it comes to TikTok.
This is textbook.
He's just bad.
You're blaming me for your lack of success because I can't film.
No, don't. Shut up. I actually do really well on TikTok.
No, you do well. But also, you have an idea. You have a specific idea of how you want something filmed. You won't do a good job of communicating that to me.
Oh, don't flip it around to me now. No, you're just shit at TikTok.
I'm not.
You are shit at TikTok. Just be honest.
I am honest. I am shit at filming. I'll give you that. But also, the director's got to take some responsibility. No direction.
Clear instruction.
What was one outside M&S the other day? You're like, come on, let's do this quickly. What I want you to do is film me and then film M&S behind me. Sure, no problem.
I showed you how to do it.
No problem. I did it, and you're like, that's not good enough.
Because he left me out. I wasn't in shot for half of the video.
No,
you were filming bloody Pratt across the road for bloody most of it.
Looking back, they were bad takes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they
but
were.
also there was a lack of direction.
No, I did it first time round. First shot.
Yeah, but you've practiced this.
I haven't practiced it though, have I?
Yeah, but you practiced making TikToks.
I've just got the knack.
Because you practiced
I
doing
got the
it.
gift of the gab. No, I haven't. I didn't practice that TikTok.
Not that specific TikTok, but you've made TikToks in the past. Therefore, you've practiced making TikToks.
But-
what angles to do and what place to be in.
So my point stands then. You're shit. You're a shit cameraman.
I agree with you.
So what's this conversation
Dunno.
about? Why are you getting angry at me?
I'm not getting angry at you.
Oh, Jamie.
This is good evidence as to how we interact with one another.
Don't look at me like that. Right. Go an ick.
Good ick. For the record, I don't have any icks about Georgia. Go ahead.
You know what the ick that I get from
I know
Jamie
exactly what you're going to say.
is so when he's cooking, then he says things like, "Ooh, let's add a bit of lemon to cut through the fat." I hate that. And it's the way you say it, as if you're a judge on MasterChef.
It's true, though. If you have a really fatty sauce, you've got to add a bit of vinegar or lemon or acid, wine, whatever it is. Ready? To cut through the fat. Otherwise, it's too unctuous.
So what else
You need something
do
to
you
give that sharp edge.
What else do you say? You say other things like cooking wise that's like he'll add something sweet and then he'll go just to add that little bit of sweetness. It's the way you say it is so icky.
I think I know what you're on about. It's when I'm balancing flavours. I'll add a bit of sweetness to take away some of that sharpness away. Oh, it's a little bit bland. Let's add a bit of salt to give it that edge.
That edge. I don't like that.
I'm not going to stop doing that.
Okay, right.
You're going to have to put it on me.
Okay.
I enjoy it.
I'm glad. I don't enjoy it. Do you have any icks for me?
No.
You so do.
Icks.
Stop trying to make yourself look so much better than me on this.
Icks. It's not really an ick, but one thing that irks me about you, and you've gotten really bad at it recently. I know it's because it's winter now and I notice it a lot more, but I'm looking over here because that's where the door to the living room is. The amount of times I'll be in here on the sofa, playing on my PlayStation, watching TV, Georgia will burst in through that door, tell me something, and then just walk straight out the door without shutting it. And a cold draft comes in. I'm here shivering. I just don't understand why
Do
you
you know
do
what?
it.
I actually do it on purpose now because I know it annoys you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's rude. It really irks me that you leave that door open. That's not really an ick. That's just more of living with you. I've noticed.
Annoyance.
Yeah. Ick.
Don't be too nasty.
No. It's when we're walking in public and there's a slow walker ahead of us or
Oh, this gives you the ick.
not necessarily the ick, but when there'll be something going wrong in public in front of us. It'll be a slow walker or people stopped walking or people just be loud and annoying and you'll verbalise how annoying you are. You gotta, bloody hell. We not got places to be then?
No, I
I'm
am
like,
really rude,
Yeah, I'm
aren't
like,
I?
Georgia. I don't know if that's because not you're embarrassing me. I'm not embarrassed about with you. But I'm just like,
They're being slow though. You're just dawdling for what?
you say it's children or it's a family.
Oh, it makes you sound like a terrible person.
You're not a terrible person, G. You just. This is one thing I admire about you, and you say about yourself, and it annoys me when people don't have it. You got a lot of go about you.
I have a lot of go in me.
You know what I mean?
You just gotta go, guys.
Like, that's what you say about traffic. Just gotta go. What am I like to live with?
You're quite fun to live with, I think.
That's quite sweet.
I think we're quite good living with each other.
You'd hope so. After 3 years, if we were still struggling to live with each other, that wouldn't be good.
And we have a lot of fun, don't we? We like playing our games, we like reading, we like singing and dancing.
Yeah.
We have a good laugh.
We do laugh a lot.
Yeah. Oh, that's really...
It's quite a sweet note to end on. We do love each other, really.
I'm joking. Like, of course I love you. You're so soppy with your words.
You make me soppy. You are so soppy.
You like giving loads of compliments and you like...
That's not soppy.
You're very vocal with your niceness. You like giving words of affirmation, don't you? Whereas I'm less like that. I show love in different ways.
How do you show love?
Oh!
I'm joking. I like telling you. I think it's important to tell you. If there's something I like about you or that you're doing, I want to make it clear. Like, oh, you look nice today. Oh, I like the way you did this. Or that's important to me.
I think that's all we've got time for today. I wonder how long we're talking for.
It's 2:00. I need to do a food shop now.
Oh. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Have you enjoyed being on the episode? Do you think you'll come back? No.
Maybe.
You don't want to come back,
No,
do you?
I'll come back.
I had to force him to do this.
No, you didn't.
I did. I had to bribe him.
What?
So don't worry, I'll
no,
send you that tenner after this.
What have you bribed me with then? What am I getting out?
Tenner.
You're gonna give me a tenner for this?
I said earlier.
No, you didn't.
I did. I said I'd give you a tenner.
I don't want a tenner.
Oh, then, well, you get nothing then. Anyway, thanks everyone. Please follow my Instagram, my TikTok, and my YouTube. And I will see you.
You're not gonna tell them to follow me on socials?
You don't use social.
I know. Follow me on LinkedIn.
Oh, not the LinkedIn promo.
I'm joking. Don't, please.
No, you do want followers. Follow Jamie on LinkedIn.
I'll not put my surname. That's a guess.
You watch don't know us anyway. You're making up that we've got tens and tens of thousands of followers. We don't. One day. Anyway, right. I think I've said follow us on all my socials. Follow Jamie on LinkedIn. And I will see you in the next episode. You've got to say bye now. Bye. Keep going.
Until when?
You just got to keep going.
Why?
Joking, you don't.